Hey everyone, True Shack Redemption here. Hoping for some continued success here with the ECW MyGM challenge. I say that being only in second place, but that's not just because of trophies now. It's because of fans that were 6 or 7,000 fans in front of WCW. Still like 70 or 80,000 behind Raw, unfortunately. But we'll technically, hopefully, move into first because we just got the 5th season challenge for doing something, completing 5 trades. So we will get a trophy as well as a random power card, which would be nice. And yeah, we'll see how long it takes for either of the competition to get their next GM trophy. WCW is still a full trophy behind. So maybe they'll get at least their 4th soon. They did not get their season challenge last year, so that's why they're one behind. Let's see. I already used one of my 4-week contract extensions. I think I did that on Raven before the last episode ended. And then Homecoming has been applied to Scott Steiner, so we'll get him back in 2 weeks. We've got Lance Storm, who wants a match. That's fine. Just signed him for the PLE. And I got to interfere on behalf of Mike Awesome this week. RVD cannot be used for 2 weeks. And that's good that I just reminded myself of that because I think he's still available, which also means his popularity is going to go down, so that kind of sucks. The shake-up card I used to get, I think it was Brute Force 25 ring XP, so he moved up. If I don't book my most popular specialist, I will get a Bad Timing. And I think that is RVD with his 25 stamina, and he wants rest. So that's actually beautiful. That's actually very nice from RVD. Because actually, if he was unavailable, he would not count as my most popular specialist, and then I'd have to rest Taz, who I also want to rest. So with 3 injuries and lots of people in the low stamina, or not lots, I guess those are the only 2, really. Everybody else with low stamina is hurt. We'll need to look to sign some people. Definitely need to get somebody to face off for Luna, who is our big trade acquisition. Traded away both Tamara Tycross and Precious Silver, and also got rid of Tavish and Trent Shaw. Is that his name? The guy Taz was feuding with. So thankfully, everybody is happy that is left on the squad. Or at least content, I guess, and we'll see if we can move people up. I'm going to see what I have for a card, and then that'll help me decide what I need to sign. Raven and Dreamer can definitely go again. That's probably going to be the main event because they're level 2 and they're both 20 XP. And we have Jackson and Heath in this terrible rivalry that can be the second match. That's fine. We'll get somebody for Luna. Lance needs a match, so I can't do anything with the tag team titles. It's been like 3 months since I did it, I guess, in the first month, but not in the second or third. So tag titles have been a bit stagnant, but Jay Pierce and RVD had individual rivalries, and they both still do. I was thinking I could do a call out from RVD, but he needs to rest, so never mind. I have 3 heels. My thought was to have Taz go face and either match up with Awesome or Brute Force. Probably Brute Force because Awesome I need to run in on. So I need to sign a heel for Luna and 2 faces for Lance and Awesome, who could be a tag team if I want to do it that way, just so I can get an actual tag match on the card. So I could look for a face, fighter, and anything. So let's go over here. I really want to get Dean Malenko, who is a 10. Let's go face, and hopefully somebody else shows up that can tag with Dean. There's Dean. Al Snow. That's perfect. That's perfect. I don't know about them as a tag team, but that works. I don't have a whole lot of money, but I'm glad I didn't do a higher search. That's going to be 150 grand to sign both of them. And if Andrea wasn't a fighter, I would get her for Luna. I need a bruiser or specialist, preferably. I'm going to sign both of these guys. Probably just for 5 weeks. 72. I mean, it's more of a deal to get, but I still would like to get one more logistics upgrade this season. It's so hard to get enough money for that. So we'll just go 5 weeks for both. And then do a search for a lady. They can be a rookie. That's fine. Oh. There are no 0 to 4. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay, heel bruiser. I saw Christina Fury and I was like, another heel fighter. So Maya's not cheap, but she is a level 8 with some popularity, so that's fine. 5 weeks. So now we're under 200,000. That's rough. So let's go with Maya and Luna. And that might actually be our Extreme Rules match just because they have stamina. It's also Luna's specialty. Maybe that opens. It'll surely do better than Jackson Smooth and Heath Manhattan. And then I think I will do a tag team. Awesome and Storm against Snow and Malenko, and I will do a GM interference on behalf of Awesome to make him happy. And hopefully that starts a rivalry, and then I could even start an individual rivalry between Awesome and, well, probably Awesome, Malenko, and Snowstorm, because I don't really want specialist. But that should be a decent match. If not for Awesome stamina, that could be the Extreme Rules, I suppose, but I think GM interference has to be a normal match, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. And that should not be better than Raven and Dreamer. I think I'm going to leave that. And that leaves just Taz and Brute Force. So I will do a role change from Taz to get him a face. Hey Blair, how's it going? And then Brute Force is going to use his Awesome 1 promo skill to call out Taz. And does anybody have any mic skill? Chosen's a 4. What are the chances of him getting that much money? I think I just leave it open. I still don't know if that affects the show at all, if you leave a promo open. You'd think it makes the matches longer? Maybe that's a better thing. I don't know. Alright, we'll get bad timing. We're doing all 3 of these. We'll keep RVD rested next week and then probably do a... Oh, we still can't do a call-out because Bam Bam's hurt. Jay Pierce will be back next week to go against... Nope, he can call out Shane Douglas. So at least get one of our guys back. I was thinking of using this now. I have 3 of them, and I could use one at the next PLE and then one at the last PLE, and I'll get another one after week 20 because that's RVD's 5th perk, is a free Veto Random Superstar card. So I think I'm going to use that on Raw just for fun. And that's, I think, all for now. Alright, this is going to be show 1 for this month. Relatively cheap show because I'm not doing a charity promo, which is scary. Ugh, this is probably not going to be a good week. WCW's up first. Tajiri and the Anvil. Jerry's popularity is up to 66. He was so low when I signed him. 3.5 stars. Hacksaw, 6,000 fans. So Rhino, that was the other one I traded, that's right. Rhino, Saturn, and Monsoon, who is their world champ. Saturn wins. It was not a title match. 2.5, and now Saturn and Rhino have a rivalry. Stone Cold, I think that's already a level 4. Beth and Danielle, I think they still have something going. Or maybe it's already maxed out. I don't know. Odyssey with 2 popularity. And Chester and Hardcore Holly putting those tag titles on the line. I have a feeling they're going to lose them to Shawn Michaels and Animal. There's also a run-in from Chavo, so I guess it could be a DQ. Michaels and Animal win, and they're the champs. They also both got hurt. I didn't look at their stamina. 5 weeks and 3 weeks, so those tag titles won't be used this month. Umaga has been signed by Raw to go up against the Godfather with his 90 popularity, because he was on every show against Gangrel, it seemed. Nicholas Mann has been signed. There's Tamara Tycross, who I traded to them. She could get hurt. This should not be a very good match. 1.5 stars, and she is hurt for 5 weeks. Stevie Richards, new acquisition of Raw, 2,200. Benoit and Bobby Roode. Roode does not have much popularity, but 100 stamina. 1.5 stars. Or maybe I'll do fine this week. They did both have charity promos, though. The Dragon has called out Cole Quinn. And main event, again, Sable and Ava. Ava with her 100 popularity, which it was 100 even before she got the title. So I would be curious, since it's a plus 10 boost, if she loses the title, does she go to a 90? Or does she go back to the 100 she was before she got it? We will see next week, probably. Sable's hurt, so that puts the title away for a while. It is a new rivalry, even though I thought they just finished one. All right. Hopefully Maya and Luna can get something going here. At least 2.5 stars here. Come on. 2.5? Rivalry. Luna wins. Fine by me. Taz is a face now. Heath and Jackson Smooth, probably not going to beat 2.5. I would hope. 1 star, but it is a level 2. Heath, I think, with his first win. Brute Force calls out Taz. Yeah, that didn't work. And we got the tag match between Awesome and Storm running in on behalf of Awesome, because that's what he wanted. Although he's already super happy, it wouldn't have mattered. But against the new acquisitions, Al Snow and Dean Malenko. So what a good way to treat people, right? You sign them, bring them into your show, and then you immediately screw them. So they'll probably be upset now. 2.5 stars, no rivalry. That's a bit unfortunate. And in the main event, Raven and Tommy Dreamer, I think they're at a level 2 right now. Raven wins. 3 stars, level 3. All right. We had the worst opener, worst second match, middle third match, and worst main event. So we did definitely lose the week. WCW with 41,000 fans. Raw with 37.5, and they got a bonus. Some sort of network special, I'd imagine. Oh, 12,000. That's terrible. Did get the most money we've gotten in a while, I guess, because we had a cheaper show. Why was it so terrible? I had a variety of matches. Some not so popular people, I suppose. Well, the nice thing is I found out that Mike Awesome and Lance Storm work really well together, so I could have them chase the tag titles, since they didn't start a feud. Didn't expect Heyman making life hard for Al Snow. Yeah, like I said, not a great start for someone who just joined your show. WCW bought Higglesby and Rhino. Yeah, I traded both of them. Brute Force is who I traded for. Never would have expected Taz to be a good guy. Malenko and Snow worked okay, so that's good. Thanks, Belinda. Good effort, Snow, but losing effort from just another loser. Okay, Mike Awesome. Really missing Bam Bam. Hoping for a quick recovery. Luna has a really great feel for Extreme Rules. Yep. And Heath settles the score with Jackson Smooth. All right, there's our trophy for doing 5 challenges. That was for the commissioner goal of bad timing, and the seasonal challenge. Our random card is scouted, which I think we already had one of those, but that's all right. Random card. I could really use an injury card right now. So we are now in first because we got that trophy before Raw did. But WCW repassed us by quite a bit. 22,000 back now. And we're over 100,000 now behind Raw. Oof. So Al Snow is now angry. Cool. And Mike Awesome is even happier. Have at least one Iron Man. Oh, I asked for an injury rehab, didn't I? What does Iron Man do? 2 popularity, but an injury chance. It's not that expensive. It's a medium quality, high ring XP, very high stamina. Well, who do I have that can go with very high stamina? I got Jay Pierce back, who has a new perk. Did he have that already? I mean, he wasn't on the show, so I guess so. Popularity or morale? He's already happy, so I'm going to go popularity. He still doesn't have enough stamina to actually be in a match, unfortunately. Bam Bam has a perk, so I guess I just can't see it because the little star doesn't show up, I guess, if they're hurt. Backstage Brawl or Hell in a Cell? I'm actually going to do Hell in a Cell, I think. I guess I should have looked at what RVD has. Falls kind of new. Well, of course, it's Backstage Brawl. Cool. Oh, well. Alright, what do we have? We have RVD that needs to rest, and that's the only promise. Do we have anybody with enough stamina to do an Iron Man? I could do Snow, or Malenko and Brute Force, since the Taz thing didn't work out. And then I could do Taz and Awesome instead. Let's try it. That injury rehab will be nice near the end of the season. So Malenko, Brute Force. Any chance that's his specialty? Backstage. They're both backstage brawls, so I can at least consider that later on. Iron Man, probably the opener. Jackson Smooth could get hurt. We can do Raven and Dreamer again. Let's do Al Snow and Lance, I think. Probably in our Extreme Rules match. That might be the main event. Maya and Luna. Could also do that, the Extreme Rules. Well, I guess I just did that, didn't I? They're Tornado Tag and Last Man Standing. Congratulations on your Hall of Fame. Have you ever done a MyGM past that? Like, is there any point, does anything change? I've always stopped once I reach the Hall of Fame. I never continue, so I don't know if there's anything special that happens. I guess I could do Raven and Dreamer again. Go ahead and get them to a level 4. Does that become the main event? If I do them in the Iron Man, it would probably be a better turnout. Yeah. Because they can take 2 weeks off as long as it gets to a level 4. Let's put them in an Iron Man. That's going to be the opener. We'll switch that. Is there somebody else we can put in this match? Yeah, I guess it is. Just kind of continue on. Is there a limit on seasons? Or can you just go forever? Is it like 10 seasons? I've never cared enough to look into it. But I am curious. I could put Brute Force in a match. I could also put Taz in a match. Oh, Brute Force. I could put Taz in this match then. And then whoever gets the rivalry going. The only fear is if Taz and Malenko get the rivalry going. So I think I'll just do a call out from Awesome to Taz. Okay, well, I guess people never age then, huh? You just can use the same people over and over again. Maybe another call out from Heath to Jackson Smooth. I guess Jay Pierce is back. Let's do... He's at least a 4. And then a charity from probably Taz. Awesome is a 4 as well. Okay. Alright, so this is a more expensive show. How much money do I need? I need $300,000 for either of those. So I could maybe get there by the PLE. As long as I make my money back on this show, that would be nice. There's a Get Schooled 2, which is nice. I cannot use these in a PLE week. Well, I don't want to do that now because I don't even have any titles I can put on the line. Everybody's hurt that has a title. Or promised rest, like RVD. All singles matches is rough. I think I'm going to risk Heath, and I don't care if Jackson Smooth gets hurt, so we'll just make that a fatal 4-way. Whatever. Might increase another rivalry there. And everybody's on the show that can be, so that works. So advertising or bargain bin, special effects or advertising. I have no idea how to tell what tier the others are on. I think I'm going to go ahead and just use one. If I can't use it in a PLE, what are the bonuses for ads? That's money. And then the other one was what? Effects, and those are the fans. So I'm going to use the effects one. Do I do it on WCW because they're fans, or Raw because... I'll do it on Raw. Who's coming up next? Everybody at the PLE. Okay. Can go ahead and use this probably too. Why not? All right. Let's go. Hopefully if Jackson Smooth does get hurt, it's only for like 2 weeks. Okay, so Umaga's not matching up with the Godfather now. I guess it didn't start a rivalry. Instead, he has an Extreme Rules match with the 30 stamina Stevie Richards. Stevie wins. No rivalry, and he's not hurt. Ava, so her popularity did go to 90. So that shows that if you have somebody above 90 popularity, you don't really want them to win the title. Because when they lose it, they'll actually have popularity subtracted. That's interesting. It's not super surprising, I guess, but she also still got lots of fans for them. So cool. The awful tag team of Nicholas Mann and Cole Quinn against Mongo McMichael and Lurch Evans. Please be a terrible match. 2 stars is better than I would have given it. Benoit calls out Rude, does nothing. Rude is in a tag match with Farouk against Godfather and AJ. Farouk and Robert Roode have lots of stamina. Bobby Roode. I hate calling him Robert Roode. Regal, women popularity. Hawk and Jarrett, they're still in something. Tables match. Jarrett wins level 3, I guess so. WCW, we have Josie Jane and Odyssey Rift with lots and lots of stamina. 2.5. They got Higglesby getting 1 popularity. Donna and Jackie. Donna has lots of stamina. She gets the win. 2 stars. Rhino calls out Saturn. That's a level 2 now. Jerry Sweat and Buff Bagwell. Buff was hurt. He was in a rivalry with Chavo, so I don't know if that's still active or not. Chester gets a popularity in main event. Tajiri and Anvil. Tajiri gets the win. 3 stars. Okay. Not great weeks for either. Let's see how this Extreme Rules between Al Snow and Lance Storm goes. Lance Storm gets the win. That'll help his popularity. 2 stars, no rivalry. Come on, guys. Charity from Taz, only 3,000 fans. Maya and Luna, probably 2 stars. Maya gets the win, so I get a poor opener. How? Their popularity, I guess, is more than Snow and Storm. But it was an Extreme Rules match. That didn't work. Awesome. We got a Fatal 4-Way here. I guess I could have done that as a tag match. Malenko wins. Smooth Manhattan gets to level 3, but nothing between Malenko and Force, and that was a 1.5 stars. That's at least a level 2, and the Iron Man match, hopefully we'll get a very good rating. Raven wins. 4 stars and level 4. Okay, they can rest a couple weeks now. I mean, I had the best match of the week and tied, or my second best match, tied for their best. I just had it in the wrong spot, unfortunately. It wasn't even a 1/2 star off. It was a full star off. Raw gets 25 grand. WCW was 17. Can we be above 17, please? 20. Okay, we made a little ground on WCW at least. Made 50,000, so okay. Match with Gene Malenko was boring. Too many stars of the same class because it was 2 specialists and 2 fighters. I don't think I've seen that tweet before, so that's good to know. Good to know, I suppose. Taz is a natural at being the good guy. Even though I think last week it was said that it's so weird seeing him as a good guy. Okay. Really liked tonight's match with Raven and Dreamer, one of the better pair of classes. Yep. Love watching Raven fight, but he's looking tired. He's going to get a break. Wish I could be a fly on the wall backstage to see Heath Manhattan and Jackson Smooth. Yeah, that's, I'm sure, a very interesting dynamic. Taz getting pushed a lot. Raven gets the win over Dreamer. Not a good match, but Smooth and Manhattan livened up a little by really going at each other. Snow looks so angry, wonder if something happened. Oh, so he's getting even more mad because he lost. I like it every match in this week's ECW felt different from the last one. Okay. We get the injury rehab. Everybody's under 3 weeks now. I think Douglas and Bam Bam are both at 2, so I don't know if I'll use it now. Probably not, but at least I have it. Still no GM trophy from Raw. We did pass 5 million fans now and 19,000 behind WCW. 113 behind Raw. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hey there again, Paul. I've been watching. Haven't been dominating the ratings, have you? Not sure you know how to make the most of stars like Dreamer. Over here at Raw, we know how to use talent properly. That's a message I've not seen before because I don't think I've ever been this far behind. Al Snow's ready to just leave. Well, you're not in a rivalry. So as long as you give your money back, 43 grand. Yeah, I'm not giving you 100 grand. All right, well, we had Al for 2 weeks. It helped get Mike Awesome happy, so whatever. Raven wants to be at the PLE. Well, that'll happen. I don't know if I'm doing a TLC match. Limited stock is not the greatest thing. Although I am looking to sabotage the opponents here at this upcoming PLE. At least we can get RVD back. Are we close to anything else? That's not happening. That's not happening. That's probably not happening. That probably isn't. I mean, I have an I know a guy 3. What is it? I know a guy 1, like 2 points. I assume a 2 is 5 points. I feel like I've only seen a 3. One more commissioner goal gets a random card, so hopefully we'll do that next week. What's over here? A fixed match is always nice to have. A pre-match physio I already have, so I don't need necessarily another one. We'll wait to see if I want to spend that on somebody. Alright, what do we have? RVD is available. It's just 1 week left for both. Cool. Well, RVD can probably do a call-out, or I start a tag feud. Probably a call-out, and then they can probably have a match next week. Maybe not, because Bam Bam will only be at 43. So probably a call-out from RVD, who's super happy, on Bam Bam, who is still fine. Scott Steiner's here. Totally forgot that we've got him to play with here. So I could do Steiner Malenko. They've got lots of stamina, so that would probably be the Extreme Rules match of the week. Interesting matchup. Let's go ahead and do that for now. I could make it the TLC match. I just don't think it's worth it. Extreme Rules is medium, medium, low. TLC is high, high, medium. Yeah, probably not doing a TLC. Okay. We can do... So Awesome and Taz did not work, but we can try that in a match now. We will go with the ladies again. And Jackson Smooth needs the time off, so I don't have a face still for Lance or for Brute. Which I could have Lance and Brute be the tag team. Well, it's Specialist Fighter, Specialist Fighter. Probably won't work very well. Is there a face? I did get money back for Al Snow, so let's search. Let's do a 15 and 19. Oh, they're going to be expensive. 10 to 14 again. Nobody I can use. 5-9. I could get Trent Shaw back. Trent Shaw, who I more or less replaced with Brute Force. Maybe through the end of the season. Maybe he gets traded. But I think maybe instead of that, I'm going to do... I've not had any tag feud for so long. So I think I'll just do a call-out sometime next week between Bam Bam and RVD. And then this week, maybe a tag... Oh, I needed... Never mind. I signed a face not to do tag team because they are faces. Okay. That might be a later thing, but for now, it's going to be Brute and Trent, I think. Or maybe Trent and Storm with a run-in from Brute. Something like that, just to get more people on the show. And maybe Brute gets happier, I don't know. That should be fine. I mean, Taz is gonna be below. Let's do tables match. He's gonna be below 40 regardless, so. All right, we can do another call out from Jay. Hopefully that works. And then a charity from Heath is a 1. Ugh. It would have to be from Tommy. He'll only get up to a 25, which means he needs to rest both weeks. Do I just do 3 call-outs? Or is there somebody that could use a training? Jay's a 10. Training's like the only thing I'm comfortable doing with somebody on 1. Or do I just go ahead and... I think I'll just do 3 callouts and hope that that works. And then maybe they even have a 4th or a level 4 match next week. We'll try it. Why not? Unfortunately, it's all one-on-one matches. There's nobody else I can put in there. That's sad. That might hurt a little bit. Unless I sign Slade or Adrian. They're both specialists. Sure. Adrian's a 2. He's a 1. Let's just sign him through the PLE. And we'll just put him in this to change things up a little bit. Oops. Adrian. It's 2 specialists, but whatever. The point is to get a feud between Brute Force and Trent Shaw. Or maybe Brute Force and Adrian. Because unfortunately that would leave specialist between Adrian and Storm. So let's do that. Oh, Adrian won't be here for very long though. Okay, in that case, instead of Lance Storm in the match, we put Brute Force in the match. And that's Bruiser Fighter Specialist, and we do a run-in from Storm on Shaw. Yes. Okay. That should outdo that. Popularity's better. It's Extreme Rules. Yeah. Yeah. Not doing a TLC match. Sorry. Triple H. Alright. 41,000. Buff and Chavo. So they do still have a feud, I guess. Buff was going for the title, but then Chavo dropped it to Red Monsoon. 3.5 stars, Buff with a win. Hacksaw calling out Higglesby. I can't imagine that would be a good match, but it is a level 1 now. Danielle and Jackie against Chyna and Donna, who are the tag champs. Chyna's a double champ. The champs win, 2.5 stars, level 1. Odyssey, 1 popularity. Jerry Sweat Tajiri. So now Tajiri takes a break from the Anvil. Tajiri and Anvil didn't have something. They fought the last 2 weeks. Okay. Well, that starts something. Chester, 1 popularity, and Rhino and Saturn. Rhino, low stamina still. Gets the win. Level 3, 3.5 star. Okay. Raw, Hawk and Jarrett, yet again, both 38 stamina. Jarrett wins, level 4. Good match. Gangrel calls out Godfather again. Lurch and Farouk. Lurch could get hurt here. Farouk wins. Level 1. Bad match. Ava getting her popularity back up there. Submission match between Benoit and Rude. I'm gonna go with the Crippler on this one. Yeah. Only 2 stars at level 2. Stevie Richards, 3 popularity. Wow. And the tag champs, including double champ AJ Styles against world champ Jake the Snake and Regal, with a run-in from Umaga on somebody. All sorts of things happen in this match. Roberts and Regal win 4 stars. And on ECW, we have Extreme Rules between Malenko and Scott Steiner. Please start something. Scott Steiner with the win. 3 stars. Having trouble starting rivalries here in this episode. We at least got that to a level 3 for Bam Bam to come back next week. Maya and Luna. Luna with the win. Does not increase it. It's only 2 stars. Heath. Okay, we've got a level 4 rivalry between Heath Manhattan and Jackson Smooth. What do I have to complain about? Trent, Adrian, and Brute Force. So this will be awful. We've got a run-in from Lance to hopefully start something with Trent Shaw. Brute Force with the win. It's a disappointing match, but we do get the rivalry started. Jay Pierce, terrible at promos. And tables match between Awesome and Taz. Mike Awesome with the win. Starts a rivalry, 3.5 stars. Okay. We were competitive throughout, but we're the 3rd best show of the week. Almost 31,000 for WCW, 16 for Raw, so that means we're going to be like 14. Oh, 16. Okay. Well, WCW pulled further ahead in fans, but they are still 2 trophies behind, so that's helpful. Storm came out and attacked Shaw. Looked like it hurt. I heard that Snow walked out. That took me by surprise. Well, he was literally here for 2 weeks, so. Sorry to be leaving my fans ECW behind, but some changes are for the best. I guess that teaches me a lesson about doing GM interference against somebody you literally just signed to the show. Paragon Jay calling out Douglas tonight, hitting the target. Good promo. Keep running your mouth while you can, Jay, says Shane. Good acquisition. Really great choice picking up Adrian Williams. Williams and Shaw both had chances to win, but Force took it in the end. Taz says Awesome's a pathetic cheater, going to be destroyed next time. Luna says better luck next time. Maya. Luna gets payback on Maya. I can't wait to see. Okay. Did not do the challenge that week. Still no trophies gained by Raw or WCW. Now 33,000 back from WCW. And it's not even worth counting. Oh boy. Well, we literally just got you, and you did not start a rivalry. But I do not want to risk him getting someone else sick, because I imagine that's what happens if I make him come in. And he's happy now. Malenko wants a bonus. He's not even mad, but he's about to be. But he's only signed through the PLE, so I need the money. Sorry, Dean. And now he's very angry. Tornado Tag gets me a network special. Oh, Tornado Tag uses lots of stamina, I think. Alright. This is the week I'm using Extreme Rules to block 3 champs from both shows next week. Boom. I am also going to play Scouted on Raw. I am also going to play Blinded on Raw. Or maybe on WCW. So that doubled their cost. This makes them unable to use... Yeah, let's play that on WCW. I can only do 1 per week. Okay. I have no injuries. Nobody I want to use this on quite yet. Raven's happy enough to where I should just be able to extend him. What I realized, I think, was it from a previous episode? The veto random superstar can apply to the same people that get vetoed from the champion card I played. But I kind of want to use one. I'm about to get another one. So let's play that on Raw as well. Why not? Now let's try to put a show together. Alright. So Luna and Maya are somehow only at a level 1, even though they've had a match every week, right? They've had 4 matches and they're at a level 1. But Maya's getting hurt, so we'll do a call out from Luna on Maya. We will do a match. Oh, he's only at 40. A call out from Bam Bam on RVD. I want to do a tag title match. RVD and Jay Pierce. Brute Force. He's a fighter. Yeah, I don't have a tag for them. It would be Mike Awesome and somebody. Awesome and Storm would do work as a tag team. Let me... I don't think so. I think I want to do Dean and Brute Force. Maybe in the Extreme Rules match. That's probably an opener. Trent and Lance can have a match. Heath and Jackson, I'm fine with that, because if Jackson gets hurt next week, whatever, I'll cut him. I don't know. It's a level 4, should get me a nice little bonus. And then Pierce and Douglas could. Raven and Dreamer can't. Taz can't. Maya, I guess, could. So it's either sign somebody for Adrian, figure out something for the tag titles, which I said would be Awesome and... It's Awesome and Brute Force? Is that what I said? No. It was Awesome and Storm. I could do that with a run-in from Shaw. But then I have to find a whole nother match. Which would be, I guess, Pierce. No, Pierce has to be in the match with Doug. Yeah, I think Pierce and Douglas have to be on this card. Which will put them again at risk for getting hurt at the PLE. Chosen would match up with Adrian and his 30 popularity. Let's see. Pierce, Douglas. Do I just throw Adrian Williams in there? Sure. For the TV title, And we'll hope that Adrian Williams does not win it, because he has no... Well, I guess they can just have a rematch next week. Okay, not the greatest show here. Does a level 4... Surely that doesn't outdo that one. I thought of... Well, that's going to just be in something next week, I think. Alright, who can do me a charity promo? Because I've not been having one. I guess RVD. Sure. $42,000. I'm not doing a tornado tag because I don't even have a tag match. Raven wants to be on the Peely. Okay. Network special. This isn't a great show. It's not bad, though. Will I have a better one leading up to WrestleMania? Probably. I'm just short of having enough to get a new logistic. Alright, I think that's going to be the show. 15-5. Do I put them in the Extreme Rules? Because they actually have a rivalry, probably. Switch that. Make that normal. Sure. It's a lot of specialists involved here. Oh boy. Well, haven't had a title match in a while, so at least we have one of those on the show. That should help. WCW starting out, Jerry and Tajiri. Tajiri's now up to 72 popularity. And growing. 3.5 stars. Higglesby gets some 3,000 fans. Josie and Odyssey. Almost perfect stamina. Josie wins. 2.5. Rhino and Saturn level 4 now. Tag team, Alex Wright and Buff against one half of the tag champs, Shawn Michaels and Chavo. Shawn Michaels has 18 stamina. He's fine though. 3 stars. Chester, 3,000 fans, and we've got the women's tag titles tornado tag match. So I wonder if they had the challenge as well. Jackie and Daniel Wallace trying to get the titles from Chyna and Donna. And they do, so no longer a double champ. It is a 4-star match in a level 2 rivalry. Raw is kicking off with the tag team titles. Billy Gunn and AJ defend against Jake the Snake and Regal, who beat them last week and lose this week. So the champs defend, 3.5 stars. Sammy George, 1 popularity. Tavish making his debut on Raw against Umaga. 1.5 but it's a rivalry. Stevie gets 2 popularity. Nicholas Mann and Mongo going at it. Mongo wins. 2 stars. Rivalry begins. Cole Quinn, not a good charity promo. And a tables fatal 4-way with 2 rivalries. So that's good booking. That'll be a good match, I would imagine. Gangrel with the win. 4 stars. And on ECW, Lance and Trent Shaw. Hopefully we'll get this to a level 2. Lance with a win. Level 2, 3 stars. I'll take it. That is now a level 2. I'll take it. Dean and Brute Force. Dean gets a win. Hopefully that makes him happier. Not a good match, but level 1 started. RVD gets a good amount of fans. Jackson and Heath with their level 4 rivalry. Hopefully 2.5. Or 2. Bam Bam calls out RVD. That's a level 4. And we have Adrian J. Pierce and Shane Douglas for the TV title in the main event. Shane Douglas defends. Only 2.5 stars. And a level 3 at least, so. Okay, so we were the worst show again. 38.5 for WCW. 29 for Raw. Not even 16 from ECW. Heath got himself disqualified. Cool. Never seen Lance so dominant before. Shane says, Heyman gave me the perfect opportunity to demonstrate that I'm still king of the ring. Next time, send better superstars than Jay and Adrian. Seems like Shane has outgrown the men's title. Harvey killed it with the charity promo. Wish I could be a fly on the wall to see Shane and Jay. Don't really get why ECW wants to push Jay. Malenko beats Brute and Easy. Kind of average match, but there was no love lost between Pierce and Douglas. Malenko looks like he's about to start looking for other offers. Well, he just got to win, though. Come on. So Vince got the GM trophy, and now is back in first. So that didn't last long. We're 125,000 fans back, and 60 back from WCW. And a random superstar has been vetoed. It is Raven. One of my few level 4s. Bruce wants to wipe that smile off of Malenko. Yes. Everybody else's contracts are up. Well, let's see. Adrian Williams has nothing going, and he's mad. So, not $26,000. Goodbye. You'll probably be cutting a promo with your 2 of 5 scale. Maya is in a level 2, so I do need to keep her. 48.5. I think that's what we'll have to do. She's still not happy, though. Lance is in a level 2, and Dean just started that, and he's angry. I wonder if I could trade Dean. Who else will need extended? I have an extension. Raven needs it. Awesome needs like 1 week, it looks like. Storm's at least happy. He wants 58,000, so let's try 40. Okay, he's not happy anymore, but he took it. Malenko is not even willing to re-sign. I kind of wonder if I play this power card on him, though. And then trade him. Let's see if we need him in a match. So I can't use this, right? Okay. Alright, we are at least doing this bonus. The main event is Bam Bam and RVD for the world title. That's the only, no, that's not the only title. We've got Shane and Pierce in the opener for the TV title. Both could get hurt. We have not Raven and Dreamer. We can do Luna and Maya. We can do probably Lance and Shaw. Brute and Malenko. And maybe do one of these in a fatal 4-way. Bruiser Specialist, Fighter Specialist. Who's left? Awesome and Taz. Oh, we gotta do Heath and Jackson too. Which are Fighter Specialist. So let's put them in this one. That works. Alright, so that leaves Taz and Awesome that I don't necessarily have to put on the show. Steiner still has nothing going. I could put him in this match because it's fighter-fighter. It would add a heel. But I could also put Dreamer. Ooh. What if I add Scott Steiner and Tommy Dreamer? Oh, that'll hurt Raven's stamina, though, and I'd like to keep him available. Let's give Steiner a chance at the title, though. Hopefully that'll help. It is 2 heels and a face, which isn't great, I know, but whatever. Their specialties: backstage brawl, false count anywhere, Iron Man, Hell in a Cell. And the branded bonus is tables. I think a tables is fine. The Extreme Rules match. Ooh, a backstage brawl. What does that do? Gives me a fan. Oh, I can't do a backstage brawl. Never mind. Special guest and last man standing, which are not options. They also don't have stamina. We can make this the Extreme Rules, I guess. This, I'm afraid I'll get injuries. But it is a specialty of Shane. Let's see. Iron Man, Hell in a Cell, backstage. False count anywhere is extreme stamina. Maximum quality, though. That's maximum quality, very high stamina. I assume extreme is worse than very high. That's why it's more expensive, I guess. What if we do a Hell in a Cell? Bam Bam will not be able to wrestle for a while, but whatever. We'll do a charity from Taz, a call out from Awesome, probably an advertising from Adrian, or charity. Let's do advertising. Since he's leaving, don't care about his popularity. He's at 3. Maybe we sign Joel through the end of the season so he can be here and he can do a charity. Alright, so we at least have a women's match. We have 2 titles matches, an Extreme Rules, a Hell in a Cell. We're ending 3 feuds. Now I just need to decide, do I play this card on Malenko? Raven I should be able to lowball because he's super happy. Same with Mike Awesome. I think if I play this card on Malenko and then trade him, that would be a good idea. I'm going to do that. Right. That did not make him happier. I can also do a pre-match physio on somebody, like a Shane Douglas or a Jay Pierce. Probably a Shane Douglas. Hopefully he lasts. Alright, we're down to 6 cards. We do have the injury rehab in case somebody does get hurt. Okay then. and we will spectate. I'm afraid to spectate Hell in a Cell because of what happened in the last series where they got on top of the cell and never came down. So, we will spectate the first match for the TV title. I'm not having a Falls Count anywhere for I know a guy. Yeah, I don't want that. The only reason I would do that is to get it'll give me the 15th for my season challenge of doing the Commissioner Challenge. We are starting off, so we will kick off with this spectating the TV title. Shane Douglas's popularity has gone down quite a bit because he missed 3 shows after his injury at the last PLE. We played the pre-match physio, so hopefully he doesn't get hurt this time. Did spectate Shane last time, too. Here's one half of the tag champs, Paragon J. Pierce. Hopefully we'll get a tag feud going. So RBD and Pierce's feuds will both be done. I need to focus on getting a tag team feud for WrestleMania. Big Papa Pump. Who I don't know if we've seen yet. Not in this series, but did I have him in the Attitude Era Challenge? Probably at some point, but I don't know if I spectated any of his. And the TV champ we have seen, the Franchise, at some point. There he is. All right. I actually might prefer if Scott Steiner wins this. Worst case, Jay Pierce wins because then he's a double champ. Shane, I don't necessarily want to win because his stamina is so low. Yeah. I looked at a few different Scott Steiners. This one I thought was pretty good. There's some people that use like the more like modern Scott Steiner because he's still, as far as I know, he's still doing some things in the ring every now and then. Showing his strength there. Was it the last time we spectated Jay Pierce that he became a world champion? So, I mean, if that's what we've come to expect, then he probably will win. And then I might need to use like a fixed match to get the title off of him because I really need to get a tag title feud going. It's been way too long. So in that case, I probably shouldn't have spectated. Because I would imagine Shane Douglas would have won if we simulated, just because Extreme Rules is his specialty, but Steiner probably had a chance just because his popularity is pretty high. Scotty's gonna go for... Nope, just kidding. Just went out of the ring for a little bit. Ooh, a double team. The double suplex. Oh, the release German suplex. Shane getting the trash can involved. Pierce might get suplexed on the trash can. No. Shane has 0 damage. Well, now he does a little bit. All right. Big springboard. And going for the pin. We got a 2 count already. Jay's trying to punch Shane, but can't. A jumping DDT from Douglas. Oof. Is that a half and a half? And now a bear hug from Big Papa Pump. Shane's not having that. Jay Pierce has got a sledgehammer. Things just got very intense. What is it from Anchorman? That escalated quickly. Yeah, I always got the feeling Shane thought more of himself, like when he was in ECW. Like he legit thought he was better than everybody else. Which, I mean, I respected his, like, no fear on the mic, but I don't know. I was never a big fan of his. Yeah, that stupid Dean Douglas gimmick, that was pretty bad. I mean, it's not his fault, but that was very much a Vince McMahon thing, I would imagine. Oh! Alright, well, Jay decided Shane needed a little bit of trash can in the back of his skull. Jay Pierce does have a finisher, whatever that is. I don't remember if we saw that before. He just tried to throw a trash can, that didn't work. No. Oh, he might have been going for his finisher there. Hit it on Shane. Oh, he went for it and Steiner blocked it and he gets tossed into the trash can. Shane has a signature. Steiner, I have to imagine, has something. Yeah, he has a gator roll, is what he has. Pierce rolls out of the ring. Shane has a chair. Scotty's flexing and chair to the skull. He's busted open. Okay. I saw that coming. I almost said it. I bet he throws the chair at Pierce, and that didn't happen. That is Shane's signature, the neck breaker there. And then Pierce immediately reverses. Okay. Shane Douglas might be going through the announcer's table here. We have not seen this in any simulations. Is this really happening? If he stops taunting? Oh! Is it happening? It's not happening. Punch? Punch. Oh, he's getting suplexed off the table. Okay, that's cool. And takes out Steiner. You got too nosy there, Steiner. Come on, Scotty. I'll sign somebody to rival with you. Or trade for somebody. I hope that's not it, but... Well, he must have really eaten that turnbuckle, because that's a terrible finish. The only guy bleeding is your new champ, Scott Steiner. That homecoming card was all worth it. Come on, 3.5 stars. 4 stars, yes! And it looks like maybe no injuries. I could actually do Douglas Steiner if I want to. It's fighter bruiser. Oh no, they're both heels. Just kidding. I guess I could switch one. We will get amazing booking, I would imagine. Not a great charity from Taz. Luna and Maya here. Luna with the win. 2.5. It's better than what they had been doing. It's level 3 now. That's level 2 now. Really bad looking fatal 4-way. But we'll end this Jackson Smooth Heath Manhattan nonsense. Lance Storm gets a win. That's good. 2.5 stars. And it's level 3 now between Storm and Shaw. Cool. Adrian got us a little bit of money. It paid for the call out, I guess, from Mike Awesome. Nice. Did you use the Steiner that's on the game? The, Steiner Brothers Steiner? We got Dean and Brute Force. Dean wins. 2 stars, level 2. If he's content, maybe I'll keep him. Joel Wheeler gets the same charity result as Taz. And the main event, world title, RVD defends against Bam Bam. I kind of hope Bam Bam wins. It is his specialty. No. So RVD remains a double champ in a 5-star match. Alright. Hopefully, yeah, they're probably getting amazing booking too. A triple threat women's match. The popularities are not great though. I know Josie and Odyssey are in a rivalry, but China has nothing to do with this other than bringing the title. And she kept the title. Of course, it's 4 stars. Okay, cool. Danielle, 3 popularity. Beth and Jackie is a random match, I think. Yep, star and a half. Alex Wright, 5 popularity. Chester and Stone Cold, that is... Poor Stone Cold. He is so angry with his 54 popularity against one half of the tag champs, Shawn Michaels and Jerry Sweat. I again forgot who Shawn Michaels' partner is. He's also hurt for 3 weeks. That is a 3-star match, and Chester and Stone Cold won. That didn't do anything. Iron Man, Hacksaw, and Higglesby. Who wants to watch that one? Hacksaw wins 3 stars. Wow. Tajiri, level 2 on Jerry Sweat. There's the other half of the tag champs. It's Animal. Animal, Hardcore Holly, and Buff Bagwell on a backstage brawl. It's probably going to be 4 stars, isn't it? Only 3.5. Okay, they did not get amazing booking, at least. Raw. Gangrel and Godfather have been going at it forever, so I could see this being an amazing match. 3.5. Okay, so I'm the only one that got amazing booking. That's a win. We'll see how the fans turn out. Ava and Precious being used for the first time by Raw. Because her stamina, I think, was 0 when I traded her. And now she's hurt. Well, she was hurt and, I think, stamina of 0. So now she's here for 4 weeks after a terrible match. Cold Quinn, 2 popularity. Poor Tavish gets thrown into an Extreme Rules match with Umaga. And Umaga gets the win. Level 2, 2.5 star. Yeah, I mean, they made a whole video game out of it, right? Was it called Backstage Assault or something like that? It was near the end of WCW. One of their last video games, I think, was all about backstage stuff. I mean, it was fun for the time, but yeah, I don't think you do a main event where the crowd cannot watch. I mean, they have to watch on the screen in the arena, I guess. Stevie and Regal could both get hurt here. Regal wins. No injury, 2.5 stars. Sammy, 2 popularity. And this will probably be 5 stars because they have a rivalry. Not great popularity, though. Okay, only 4 stars. Alright, tied for the best opener. Best second match. Tied for the second best mid-card. Not a great third mid-card. And the only 5-star, only even 4.5 star of the week. 113,000 fans. Didn't make that much money, unfortunately. I did a Hell in a Cell. Okay, well, maybe. Rivalry between RVD and Bam Bam finally got settled. Yeah, well, one was injured and one asked for time off, so they didn't touch for a while. Great ECW. Another match win by DQ. Way to go, Maya. Why are we doing DQs? Love ECW. What happened to Tommy Dreamer? Been MIA for way too long. Well, Raven got vetoed. And, well, yeah, I guess that was a couple weeks ago that they main evented. Boring sellout promo by Adrian while he's off the show, so don't worry about it. ECW and WCW both had my attention a few weeks ago, but ECW isn't quite as good right now. No, that means WCW did better. New Jack says, enjoyed seeing Bam Bam lose against RVD. So he's calling back to his old rivalry with Bam Bam that we had. Was that it? That was last season. I don't think I had New Jack this year. It's kind of cool that it has that history, I guess. He's not even on a show right now. RVD defends the title, Bam Bam just not good enough. Maybe it's just me, but I think perfect. Yeah, I didn't do that right, but it was still a 4-star match. ECW started and ended strong. So 113, 126, 105. So we did gain very minimal ground on Raw. Didn't gain on WCW with perfect booking. WCW still hasn't even gotten their 4th trophy, though. We are now 118,000 behind Raw and like 70,000 behind WCW. We get to trade first. Where's Dean at? Is he still mad? Yes. So 53,000. I don't know what that tier 3 contract negotiation is worth, but evidently right now for me it's worth 53,000. So we will trade him before he demands to leave. Anybody else mad? No. Nobody's mad. I could trade Bam Bam or Douglas because of their stamina and they no longer have a title. What are my feuds going into WrestleMania? I can't prioritize a tag feud when RVD is my world champ. I hate having double champs. I can do... It would be Steiner and Pierce, and that doesn't make sense. I mean, it can, I guess. Do I need a face, fighter, or specialist for Scott? Let's see who's available. Psychosis is a heel. Benoit I could get. That could work. Saturn would be very nice. And he's cheaper. And has more stamina. 55 popularity. What is Benoit? 74. He's a level 17. He's a level 16. I could maybe get both. What is my ratio right now? 3, 6, 8 faces, 4, 7, 10 heels. Let's see if I can just trade Bam Bam for... Saturn. Plus 15,000. 14,000. Try 15. He's 4 better. No? Not quite enough, but it's real close. So we'll do 13.5. Really? What the world is wrong with you? $12.5. I don't know what's happening. Okay, well that's 68. If I just ask for 60. Is that right? 24, 139, and I'm asking for 129, I'm asking for 121. Okay. It got me some money, and it got me Saturn to go after Steiner. I still have Joel Wheeler and Brute Force who could... Oh, he's a fighter. I have 2 heel fighters. I need a heel bruiser, preferably, for Jay. I could use either Jackson Smooth. Yeah, it'd probably have to be Jackson Smooth for Shane Douglas if I want to do anything with them. Maybe. I need to get rid of one of these guys for a heel bruiser to tag with probably Joel Wheeler. So I'm going to trade probably Heath Manhattan. I only have 1 attempt left, so that's rough. Get Higglesby back. Could also just trade for a bit of money. Gangrel, but that's more money. And he's a level 21. What if I just try to get Cole Quinn? He's 99 stamina, so let's just try. Give me a little bit of money. Thank you, Vince. Alright. That's all I can do. Raw is going to offer Psychosis and Jarrett for brute force and lots of money. I mean, I would take Psychosis. I don't think Jarrett was ever in ECW. And WCW has no offers. Okie doke. What we got here? Well, Malenko's not on the roster anymore, bud, so you won't be facing him, I can promise you that. And if you could be happy, that'd be great. Shane Douglas wants a rematch before anybody else. Fine. And Raven. Alright, so the only people that need extended is Mike Awesome. It's only going to be 2 weeks needed. that's it. So that one will be easier later on. So I think I'm going to use Raven for my extension. He at least doesn't get mad. Shake up. Tables, submission, Hell in a Cell matches grant superstars 5 more ring XP. Specialists on your roster gain, like, all of them? How many do I have? 5, 6 now. They gain 10 ring XP, or using at least one special superstar in a match increases its quality. So 2 things have to do with specialists. And 3 of them have, well, 2 of them have amazing stamina, and 1 of them is okay. That would take Joel Wheeler up to a 5. It doesn't really help anybody else increase. RVD has no effect. So I think I'll do the wild card, because my feuds, Taz is in it with Awesome, Storm's in it with Shaw. I was thinking about maybe Cole Quinn and Joel Wheeler for the tag titles, although that's 3 specialists in a feud. Jackson Smooth and Shane Douglas might be a thing. 5 ring XP is pretty good, but I think I'm going to do this one. I need better matches. Better than the one card I got where it was like specialist only matchups. Get you a quality boost. There's the Veto random superstar. Sure, your least popular available fighter gets a To the Moon. And that is Cole Quinn, so we can probably make that happen. I barely have enough if I want to do one of these. I don't think I'll need to sign anybody because I actually have 17 people. And of those, 11 have over 40 stamina, so it should be okay. And that would get me a random power card as well, so that could probably happen. Alright, well, not as good of a turnout as I was hoping coming into this. I thought we would be able to stay ahead of WCW, and instead we fell pretty far behind them. And then it was actually Raw we beat in fans on the PLE. We will soon get another GM trophy for fans, but so will the other shows, so that's not really helpful. Yeah. Alright. Well, it's a little disappointing, a little defeating, but still challenging at least from a trophy standpoint. So we'll see if we can catch up somehow with fans. At least we'll put on hopefully a really good WrestleMania and make a dent to give hope. But I don't know. I mean, as long as I'm behind and I still feel like I'm competitive, this series will continue, I think. It's not so ridiculously bad that I think it's impossible. It just might take some more seasons. Or maybe I'll find out it's impossible. So, we'll see. But as usual, it's been fun. Hopefully same from your side. And yeah, probably get back to it and finish off this season tomorrow at some point. And we'll do the usual spectating all of the WrestleMania matches. Yeah, so till then, Shoe Shack Redemption's out.